To shed more light on the issue, we are very much delighted to be joined over the phone by our very prominent guest, Dr. Youmn Hamaki, Professor of Economics at Ain Shams University. Very good morning, Dr. Youmn.
Good morning to you.
Dr. Youmn, of course, a very important contract was signed by Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli with agility for logistics to establish a logistic economic zone in the Suez Canal zone. How do you see the importance of such contract, and what message here we are giving about the importance of the Suez Canal economic zone for the trade and economy in the world?
Actually, this economic zone can be represented as one of the core assets for Egypt, since this is a very important geographic position internationally, taking into consideration what's happening nowadays regarding economic challenges and political as well. So we can say that 15% of international trade passing through Suez Canal, and from here it comes the importance of this area. And when we talk about trade war and the challenges existing nowadays all over the world, we can mention the importance of this area. And since this, you can notice that this area has attracted international investment, foreign direct investment in several domains, taking into consideration or concentrating on Chinese specifically. The Chinese area in Suez Canal zone has been expanding to large extent during the last years, taking into consideration that China is benefiting from this area to avoid trade war existing nowadays. Not only when we talk about foreign direct investment, it's not only about China, but we have the Russian area, we have other investment coming from the EU countries. We have a very important partnership with Europe, and we need to get benefit of it. So the area nowadays, if we are looking about the position of Egypt, is representing a very important area to attract investment, to transfer technology, and to enhance productive capacity.
Yes. Dr. Youmn, how will this logistic hub actually increase our role in the African and international trade?
You know that we have, we need to enhance the African free trade area. We have an African free trade area that needs to be enhanced and enlarged. And this is for the benefit of the African continent. We all know that Africa has been used by all countries of the world as a source of raw materials, and till that, you know, this hasn't been reflected on the quality of life for African people. And from here it comes when the time of the presidency of Egypt to the African Union, we had exerted a lot of efforts towards having a holistic approach. On top of it is the industrialization of the continent. And from here it comes that we need to enhance value chain regarding the industrial sectors specifically, so that the continent would be able to utilize its natural resources and increase the value added, because economically, when you increase the value added through investment, this means opportunities of job for youth, for women. We have the feminization of poverty in the African continent is quite clear. And by enlarging choices for African people, youth, and women, we can enhance the quality of life for African people. And this is the only way to do it through industrialization, enhancing opportunities of job, and by integrating value chain and utilize raw materials. I believe this is what Egypt is concentrating on, and the Suez Canal as the zone area, as a very important geographic position, can play a significant role.
Yes. Dr. Youmn, what industries could benefit most from these distribution centers?
I believe that we have a lot of industries, and nowadays we are talking about artificial intelligence. So still the area, the African continent, and the area is still lagging behind. You know quite well that when we talk about artificial intelligence, this is, dominated by few countries and few companies, few large companies. We all know that artificial intelligence is dominated by few, companies, that they are dominating these activities. And from here it comes that this is going to represent a very important challenge for the continent. Since we have to upgrade the quality of education, we have to benefit from all opportunities, and the transfer of technology and scientific research in the continent can play a significant role towards it. So by integrating our efforts, the role of universities are quite important. The role of talented youth and human resources that are working all over the world, specifically in Europe, United States, Japan, all these areas. South Korea nowadays representing a very important asset in that. So the continent needs to upgrade the human resources. And when we talk about the different types of industries, still we can be a hub for labor-intensive industries. This is as a beginning, but you cannot neglect, all technological advancements nowadays. But we have to concentrate on benefiting from our comparative advantages. We have a very important comparative advantage in labor-intensive, like ready-made clothes, like food industries, even in electronic products. We are starting to build our capabilities and our comparative advantage.
Yes. Doctor, also, how does the deal support Egypt's goal of becoming a global supply chain center?
You know that Egypt has exerted efforts and, great finance towards infrastructure during the last period, and specifically in the area of Suez Canal zone. Since this area has been integrated by all geographic areas in Egypt through canals and by heavy, infrastructure like transportation, roads, bridges, and so on. And from here it comes that we need to invest on that. How to invest on that? Still, we need to activate, attracting investment. And by attracting investment, it's not only by large investments. The problem that we are concentrating only on large investments and large companies. We need to activate the role of SMEs, and this is quite important to find opportunities of job for our youth. And when we talk about the African continent, we need to integrate this value chain regarding small and medium enterprises. Why? Because this is the opportunity to, integrate value chain. And if we are going to succeed to do that by integrating small and business enterprises to other to the international value chain. I believe this is going to, have its impact on enhancing productivity. Productivity and total factor productivity can be considered as a very important goal for Egypt and for the African continent towards, enhancing opportunities of job and enhancing the income, because you cannot find or increasing your income without being integrated into the world economy. So from here it comes the importance of how to invest on such infrastructure by attracting investment, by, utilize our capabilities. On top of them, our financial sector. We have a very strong in Egypt financial structure. Our banking sector is quite strong, and we need to benefit from our banking sector properly enough by enhancing their capabilities for finance and for supporting specifically SMEs. And I believe that we are going, if you hear the speech of President Sisi 2 days ago regarding that Egypt is in deep need to restructure all institutions and the ecosystem towards enhancing the role of SMEs in Egypt. I believe this can shed more light on such goals.
Yes, indeed, Dr. Youmn Hamaki, Professor of Economics, Ain Shams University. Thank you so much for your precious input. Always a pleasure to have you with us, Dr. Youmn. And a short break, and after that we'll be back to resume our segments, so stay tuned.